What's going on, family? You are tuned in to Real Last Real Radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. My name is Ken Miller in the big chair tonight. It is Thursday, August the 24th, and we appreciate you guys listening and tuning in. Brand new shows all week. And thank you for all you guys who've been out there following us, commenting, and subscribing to everything we got out there. Like I said, I'm Ken Miller in the big chair tonight. Join the virtual studio with James John Miguel Colon Jr. And we got a special guest kicking it with us tonight. He will be at the Orlando Improv Sidebar August the 25th, 7:30 p.m. It is a, James, as we say, complimentary show.
Complimentary
show. You can just walk right on in. He's our little brother. We know him. We love him. Put your hands together and show your love for Tim Allen, everybody.
Woo! DeMarco.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man, for kicking it with us tonight, man. We start every show off with every comedy. We got to know your origin story. How long have you been doing comedy? When did you start? And how was your first ever show?
All right. So comedy story. All right. So 6 years. So I think it's been 6 years now. My first show ever. Shout out to Stefan Van. Rest in peace. Rest in power. To Stefan Van. He hit me up. I was hosting prior to all of this. So a little bit about me, I was hosting like high school talent shows, pep rallies, things of that nature. I came to Orlando, was doing, church events, etc. So I was in a hosting space. So you have like a couple of jokes you do up top to open the show, bring your energy. But I never labeled myself as a comedian. So word got around, funny guy in the market, etc. And so Stefan Van hits me up via Facebook on Messenger, trying to get in contact with me. And I wasn't big on Messenger at the time because it's not linked to.
No, he's not.
Yeah, so then, you know what I mean. So I didn't really see it. So I was like,
you have to text Tim Allen if you want to answer. He is not looking at Facebook Messenger. That is very true.
It's not linked to the app. It's its own entity. So I don't check the same thing. So I always tell people to email me, like on the link, email me. But I missed it. I reached back out to him probably about like 2 months later, and like, yo, bro, I'm sorry I missed it. What's good with you? And he was the first person, man, that was just interested in knowing about me, hearing what he was hearing, like, hey, like, I have a couple shows I want to put you on. And I was trying to explain to him, like, I do hosting stuff, but I'm trying to get into the comedy space. And so it was around October of 2017. We had been talking for some months, and he gave me a shot. So my origin story is a little unethical, I guess. I was thrown in the water doing a half hour.
Whoa! Your first show, you did a half an hour?
Stand up only, just stand alone. Yeah. It was me, a podium, and my cell phone with the note section open up.
You blew through them notes quick too, didn't you? Yeah, because
the thing about me, okay, pick this though. Okay, so it sounds crazy, but I come from like theater, acting. I've done, I've dabbled in that kind of stuff. So remembering my lines was nothing to me. I was just rehearsing what I practiced for 2 weeks. So I booked it. I recited. If I got off track or something, I kind of walk over, get the water, stay at the phone, and come back. You know what I mean?
Busting tables in between. Give me a second, guys.
Yeah, give me a second. Yeah. It's not hot here, y'all. Let
me take off my jacket.
Some of the audience phone rings. You're like, no, take that. We could wait. Take that. We can wait right here. It could be his mama.
Man, facts, man. Every little break I could get, you know what I mean, I would do it. But yeah, I was thrown in the water, man, and I'm grateful. But I was up there long enough, man. The longer I was up there, the bigger that itch got. You know what I mean? So it wasn't really okay. I wanted that feeling again. Like, wow, like they were really listening. They were really engaged. Like, this was cool. I wouldn't say it's perfect. I'm not bragging, but it's something that I did want to figure out and tap into again,
What did you do? You said that you did stuff with church. Like, what kind of stuff did you do with church?
Well, you in church, you're doing everything. So you're doing church anniversaries, birthday parties. It's a lot of stuff. And it was small market church too. So don't think this was some
mega church.
Yeah, majestic. No. This was some hole in the wall Baptist church off the back of Pine Hills or something.
And y'all had to hurry up because after that they turned it into a Waffle House.
Yeah, they'll put the tables. They do a whole other room. Yeah, you do shows after the funeral, so they're like, hey, after service, we got a comedy show. Niggas door in the vestibule. Like,
you know, Big Mama loved two things: her stories and comedy.
Yeah.
so you gotta match that energy. And you do a comedy show at a church, primarily, you don't get no big introduction. They throw you up there.
Yeah, that's how.
Ain't no comedy venue.
No music, no walk up.
No music. The DJ is 72. He's the deacon that opened the church up for everybody. Put the chairs up. He tired.
Yeah.
He got no real DJ playlist, just a CD with 30 tracks on it. I say, hey brother, I want some walk up music. He said, what you want? I'm naming hip hop artists. So he's like, man, I got Shirley Caesar, Donnie McClurkin. The most secular thing he got is the Aretha Franklin, the gospel album. That's the best he got. This ain't even real.
Funny.
Man. Hey, I want to ask you this because you actually do clean comedy. Is that because of Stefan, or that's just your church upbringing? That's just what you wanted to do? Let
me tell you something. I didn't want to do. Still don't want to do. It's something I fell in love with, as I did it because, I grew up a church boy. Those that know me, man, I grew up in church. Yeah. My dad's an elder in the ministry. So he's an associate pastor back home where I'm at in Jacksonville. Mother grew up a deaconess in the church. So, I mean, I'm talking about, I'm full-fledged. I'm Kojic, Pentecostal. So when I got into it, it was just something to just respect my parents. You know what I mean? Honestly, I just knew that people gonna record, we're gonna get out. And I just wanted to just do something that they would be proud of. So it wasn't intentional per se. I do it sometimes, you know what I mean? I can kind of let loose, but I don't know. I just found the strategy, bro. And I'm funny in person. So I don't try to emulate nothing else out there. I'm just kind of.
He did a show with me the other day and he said, hell. I was like, hey, Tim Allen is one. My wife loves Tim Allen. I said, hey, Tim out here cussing.
Tim like you done said, motherfucker.
Yeah, she like what he said HE double hockey sticks. I didn't even say the word, James. I said HE double hockey. He out here saying bad words, my words.
That's funny.
That's the most you can pretty much get from me. That's it. That's what a loose night. That's if I'm gonna lose.
Bro, I'm telling you, James, I was in the corner talking and he said it. I was like, who on stage? I said, somebody up there using Tim's voice.
What heathen is up there spewing all this filth? Bro, I gotta give Tim his flowers, man. Tim did a show for Afro. It was our very first comedy special we did before we did Funny Now Famous. And Kim, not Kim, Tim, you tore it down. I remember that show because you had on red Air Force Ones. Remember that night?
Yeah. I can't fit them shoes no more. I squeezed into them. My pinky toe was dead. I'm like, this is. My pinky toe. That's why I keep walking fast. If you know what to tell, I keep walking.
How old are you that your feet still growing?
Growing.
You want the shoes so bad. Okay, listen, you about shoes you want it so bad, and it's the last one in the store.
Yeah.
So you don't really care what size, you just want to have them.
Yep.
So I was saving for a special occasion. I never really wore the shoes in public. So when I got the invitation to do the Black History Month special, I said, "Oh, this is the day. This is the day. I'm wearing these shoes.
Pulling these out.
I'm pulling them out." And I walked around in the green room where everybody's stuff. I'm like, "Yeah," get compliments. By the time I touched that stage, man, my pinky toe done rolled up in a curtsy.
Hey,
I'm walking. My toe bleeding. I'm trying to.
Hey, bro, Tim's toe looked like Whoopi Goldberg's hand at the end of Color Purple when she put the Vex on.
It was the Chris Rock hand.
Look like Chris Rock fingers. Hey, he look like this. Them toes was knee and meat. They was.
Hey, yo, this is my toe.
His toes parted like the Red Sea. Just
man, bro, my toes was Michael J. Fox. You hear me?
Oh wow! Yeah, this gonna be the one.
Michael J. Fox is gonna write us a strongly worded letter. It's gonna be.
Hey, them shoes was west. Them feet was West Coast. Them
toes. Bro, I was set tripping, bro.
Hey, them toes shot Biggie.
They did, bruh. Tim's toes said, "Until you do right by me."
Right. My toes had a search warrant, brother.
Like the hand in Scary Movie 2.
Yeah, live long and prosper, feet, bro.
Vulcan feet. That's funny.
Oh, all right, good. If you guys listening, man, right now we got Tim Allen. Tim Allen will be at the Orlando Improv Sidebar this Friday, August the 25th. It is a complimentary show. All you got to do is walk up in there, and it's gonna be a real good show, man. Worst show. Give me what's the worst show you have ever had? That one you still to this day like, bruh.
Yeah, it was a banquet. It was a banquet for a restaurant, and it was a Caribbean restaurant. So it was islands. It was the islands, Nations and and all that. And these people spent probably about $80 a ticket just to get in. They was dressed to impress. But the stage, so okay, it wasn't half my fault. Half of it was.
Oh, here it goes. It wasn't.
No, listen, okay. So y'all know comedy. So the room got to be set right. So the tables and chairs was on this side. You got a landing strip between the stage and the audience. In between, and I told you, man, you do some events. There's no setup, no DJ.
Oh yeah.
They just throw you up. So the energy up top just wasn't there. It was too dark. There was no headlights on the stage. And man, I'm telling you, I did about 25 to a half hour, and it was, I didn't bomb, but I bombed. It was a good bombery.
Hey, as my friend Tight Mike would say, you didn't bomb, but you did look like a suspicious package.
Yeah. You know what? Mike was on that same show.
Hey, Tight Mike said you ain't bombed, but you was up there ticking.
hey, Mike was on that show, that same show I'm talking about.
He was there too.
He went on after me. And man, I'm telling you, it was one of them. I was young, and that was the thing too, because when I came up in the game, I was so, I guess, clean cut or however people saw. So I got a lot of opportunities that I don't feel like some comics don't really get to early on. So you kind of had to match that energy. And I think the expectation was just up here, and I was still learning. And I think it just exposed for me, like the work I needed to put in. So, okay, it's not about just like being silly or whatever. It's like, now you got to tap in. Okay, now it's about penmanship. What went wrong, delivery, and such and such. So that's what woke me up with that. But yeah, to this day, I'm scared to do island shows, man. You tell me you Haitian, Caribbean, I'm like, hold on.
Nah, I'm good, bro. I'm good.
Nothing against them. I'm just saying I love them. I'm just saying, hold on.
That's funny. Like,
so you've done private, you've done family reunions, you've done church, you've done clubs,
TV.
Like people consider you a church comic, a clean comic. When you're a clean comic, they automatically like he church comic. But when you think about all the aspects of comedy you've done, which one is the one you really like to do the best?
Comedy clubs.
Really?
It's a melting pot. It's a melting pot, man. I think, and that's a tough answer because when you do something that's more church gig or whatever, I think it comes from the angle that they appreciate seeing you because you're good at what you do. And I think there's no slack to the market, but again, we think of church comics. That's why I don't say I'm a church comic. Because growing up, even for me, hearing someone say, "Oh, I'm a church comedian," you're one-dimensional, you're corny, you're forcing like punchlines against, and what I mean. Now, at some point, you kind of offending the church, rather than you just being a clean comic. You're talking about life. We're talking about such and such. Like, I don't really have a lot of church material. I might have about a good 10, 15 that I can go in and do, but I don't tap into it because they don't want to come for that. It's a getaway. But I think that everybody has had experience with church, faith in some dynamic, wherever you are in your season now. So to be kind of like that comedian that kind of breaks the tone a little bit in the show. I don't have to go political. I don't have to go raunchy or crazy, but we can all just sit in and laugh at me. Let's relate together. Yeah. It's something that I've experienced, and I'm telling y'all that we can relate in one setting. You know what I mean?
Cool.
That's what I
we got to take commercial break. When we come back, we got Tim Allen on with us. Tim Allen will be at the Orlando Improv Sidebar this Friday, August the 25th at 7:34. A complimentary show. Just walk your ass in there. It's gonna be Tim, Rob Smile, C. Diller, and Alina Siddiqui. So make sure you guys check it out. We got to take a commercial break. We'll be right back. Real Labs, Real Radio 104.1. We're back. Real Ass Real Radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. My name is Ken Miller in the big chair tonight. Guys, do me a favor. Go out there and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. If you want to see these beautiful ass faces, go to YouTube, subscribe, and all of our shows are up and live. And if you miss any of our shows, you want to listen to them in podcast format, go to iHeart, search Real Ass, and you can just be sitting at your desk or in your car, and we can be your ride along for some comedy. And also, if you're looking to get your to sponsor us to be on our show, hit us up, man. We are looking for sponsors. We, like Miguel said, we are trying to make it a year 8. So, man, come on, man. It can be anything. You got a business, you got a comedy show coming up, you own something, and you want us to put a commercial out there for you and talk about you, or even bring you on the show, man. Hit us up, man, and we'll get you on. Join the virtual studio, James Jean Miguel Colon Jr. and Tim Allen, who will be at the Orlando Improv this Friday, 7:30 Sidebar. So check them out. Tim, you do something I have not got a chance to go see yet. But I've seen the videos, you rock it. Tell everybody how you became the MC and how you rock out R&B bingo.
I love your shameless plug, brother, because it was. I see what you did there. I see what you did. It was you. It was you and the beautiful wife, LaShawn. Shout out to the Millers, man.
It was more my wife. It was my wife. It was my wife. My wife is good friends with the guy who runs it.
What's R&B bingo?
Yeah.
So it's R and bingo. Bingo, trademark. Don't want to get anything, but so what it is a collective game, pretty much, where you have a card, and instead of the numbers as your traditional bingo, it's the artist. So you come into the venue, we have a DJ playing, going crazy.
John B. Bingo.
Yeah, pretty much. That's how you do it.
That's
and
it.
That same energy when you get it. So it's like,
yeah.
But
so do you play a song? And when that song plays, that marks what you got. Oh, that's hard.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope.
Man. So it's a big party, but at the same time, keep your eyes open. You can cheat. I tell people, download Shazam before we get started. Download it. Get your cheat sheets, whatever. But it's a good time, man. We've grown.
They must go crazy when you hit certain songs. Like if you sitting there playing R&B bingo and you hear ooh yeah, you're like they must lose their mind.
There's people that play. We started off doing 4 rounds. We're trying to condense it a little bit more.
Yeah,
we were doing 4 rounds at one point. By round 3, they said forget the cards.
Yeah,
just play the music.
I'm just here to the food and drinks can get there, whatever they call it. But it's like,
I want bingo twice already. I'm going down.
Once they hit a jam, it's over, bro. It's over.
That's
so shout out to T Games. Shout out to T Games Entertainment, man. But yeah, off of the recommendation of the Millers, man, of Miss LaShawn again. Shout out.
Tim, what's your you got 3 R&B tracks, everybody. You got 3 R&B tracks.
I got this.
And you riding home and you need to set the mood. You got to set the mood. You got 3
we partying mood or we.
Well, you decide what your mood is. You decide what your mood is, and you tell me what 3 songs work for your mood. You want party? What 3 songs your mood? You trying to clap them cheeks? What 3 songs are the mood? Tim, you're a church man, so you trying to hold a hand. You know what's your move? James, you whatever Michelle wants,
bro.
Whatever she wants.
Y'all know where I go to first. I'm the biggest Jodeci fan in the world.
Ooh, I know what the mood is. I know what the mood is.
Bro, first song's going, you can take my money.
My house and my car.
My house and my car. Yes.
You can have it all.
It's making love.
All right, so you got Michelle going a little bit. You got the Jodeci. Second song, James. Second song. You guys turn the corner. You're 5 minutes from the house. You need 2 songs. One to play to get there and one to sit in the driveway. What's the second song, James?
Oh, that's a good one because now I'm already where I need to be as far as
it's you and Michelle. So once she hears the first line of Jodeci, she's like, pull over. You know, I know you and Michelle. And she looks at you, James, and she's like, take your panties off.
Oh man.
Yo, I just caught that in.
She says, James, take them panties off. You said, Michelle, I don't want the neighbors. And she says, I don't care what nobody thinks. Look at me, girl. Look at me. Tell me you mine. I'm your property. I'm your property.
So I'm gonna play Tina Turner next. I'm your private.
James is just spinning in Michelle's fantasy, just spinning in his song on stage. tears running down his face. She's like, I'm a James. You shut up. You know?
Oh
Okay.
man. Then we're gonna take it home with some Boys to Men.
Which Boys to Men?
Ooh, bended
End
knee.
of the road, because she out.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, man. Sorry, girl. This Uber's going to my house afterwards.
And I'm just pain in my head. That's my three, man. But yeah,
Bingo.
I gotta start with Jody.
Hey.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Bingo.
Hey, I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna go party because I'm on my way home from the I'm about to sit outside, smoke me a cigar, drink some whiskey. First, I'm playing and Crush on You, Lil' Kim. I know
Okay.
Video,
I gotta let you know that I got a crush on you.
Then I'm going, don't wake me.
dreaming.
Christopher Williams. Bro, let me tell you something.
New Jack City, that's where you going.
Bro,
yeah,
that's my damn song, bro.
He turns the corner. The three of us are standing by a garbage can on fire, just singing
my song.
Yo,
hey, that is man. As soon as it come on, I start dancing. And then when I'm home, I got my cigar, I got my whiskey. I sit down and I'm looking up and I'm talking to my pops. Allure by Jay-Z is my closeout for the night because it's the smooth, jazzy hip hop song. So I'm partying on the way home, and then when I get to the crib,
okay,
all right.
I like it.
I got mine. I just got my bingo, and I'm driving home. I just got my bingo. Me and her had a good time, and I'm cruising home with that smile. You know that ride home smile where you're just like, hey, this was good. So for my ride home smile, I'm gonna put, and I know this people might think it's a little played out, but if you put Hold On, We're Going Home by Drake after you smash, you ride up. No, bro, you don't even gotta get I got my eyes. You young, Tim. You don't know. I'm allowed to do this. I'm old.
you just said Drake. This is
Drake. Listen. That Hold On, We're Going Home. Yes. That's my first. No, listen to where this is going. I'm gonna school y'all. By the time I'm done with this, y'all gonna be bringing me apples because I just taught y'all.
Okay.
So I got the Hold On, We're Going Home. Right. Got the bop going. Right.
It's a good bop.
Then from there, I got the Black Street. Before I Let You Go. Can I Get a Kiss? Before
I
let you go. Because it's pumped me up. It's ready to go. Then it's a choice between Smokey Robinson or D'Angelo, but we ended it with Cruising. And so and then cruising, and we pull up, and we happy because we smashed, but we also remember the lights ain't on in the house. So I'm about to go upstairs to a hot house, and smoke a blunt in the dark. But guess what? That's why I told her let's go to your place. I made it sound romantic, like I was like, let's go to your place because I want you to feel comfortable.
Hey,
but really,
hey, you pull up and the lights out, and you look at her. Bingo!
All right, Tim. Now, Tim, you the master of this, man. You the R&B bingo guy. So, what's your three songs, sir?
And it's hard. It's hard, man. It varies, man. It varies. What's my guy? Is it John B?
Yeah.
Don't listen to.
Yeah.
They say. There you go.
What soundtrack?
That it came on. I know the song.
Bad Boys. Don't ever correct me again, Tim. You get.
I'm about to say. The only soundtrack from Bad Boys I know is Nelly.
No.
Oh wow, you is from the South. You country as hell.
Tail feather.
Hey, I know, right? Hey, let me ask you a question, Tim. What are some of the songs that you've noticed because you've done this a few times? What's the songs that completely sets the room off?
Man, Mary J. Blige every time.
I can see that.
I can see that too.
New Edition.
Oh, okay.
But Can You Stand the Rain?
If I
Hit Me Up.
Love. Yeah.
Shy hit him.
Shy.
That one goes crazy.
If it isn't love, okay, like I don't love her. I try to tell myself.
Hey,
that's
Tim. Hey, tell them that when they got him. Tim came out dressed as somebody and did the whole choreography.
Man, Mr. Prerogative himself, dog. Bobby Brown.
Hey,
Oh.
Bobby Brown. Okay.
He had the Gumby and everything.
Everybody
Gumby on?
get all these things about
Now, man.
But you did every little step, right?
Every little step was the track I did.
He had the little the bike
The suspenders with the red.
Yeah.
Bruh.
What was the one? Hey, what was the one from Ghostbusters? What was the Bobby Brown from Ghostbusters?
The Ghostbusters theme song, right?
Yes,
No.
we're gonna
have to take control.
I remember that control. I remember that too.
He was in the movie. He was the valet.
Yeah,
He's
he
the valet
was.
when the Ghostbusters pull up.
Yeah,
He has his little brother give him a proton pack.
My brother, yeah. He's like,
Bruh.
man, now get your
I know
black
this is
ass out
I
of
know
here.
this is a tangent, but I got to bring this up, man. God forgive me. I remember the time Bobby Brown was performing on Robert Townsend's Partners in Crime on HBO. Dropped a bag of cocaine and picked it up on the stage.
And everybody was like, Bobby, pick up that yo-yo. I know you need to get fired
up. That still goes viral.
That's bro.
He was two-stepping. And
picked it up. Picked it up. It kept going.
Hey, man. Let me tell y'all a story, bro. I had, it was a couple weeks after the Achilles, and I was on stage, and I was getting all hype, and I dropped some oxy, and I've been right on down.
Oh man!
Hey,
I had my crutches too. I was like, hold up.
He did one of them splits and came back up with the.
I was like,
wait, was this when you were on the crutches?
Yeah. When I tore my Achilles, I was back on stage 2 weeks later in crutches.
I like how you say that like it was a sport. I tore my Achilles. I was back on stage.
No, he was on stage, baby. I remember I used to have to walk him down the stage like a church mother. Come on.
Hey, Ken was on Oxy back then. You could have got a guest spot for $5. I'm like, hey, Ken, man, I'm trying to get some time at the Improv. What's up, Daddy?
Hey, Daddy.
I got some of these grades, man.
What's up?
Have y'all seen that series on Netflix, Painkillers?
Man, we started watching it last night, and I started my new job today, and I fell asleep on it last night, but my wife is loving it.
It's crazy, bro. It's good. It's good in a good way. But
we can hit that next segment. Well, you got 2 more songs.
Okay, so what I just gave y'all?
You gave us John B.
John B.
They don't know.
Then that Rock the Boat by Lee gonna get me every time.
Come on,
rock the boat, work the middle. Oh yeah, that's
gonna get me every time. Rock the boat. And
R. Kelly yelling out in the background. What you doing, Lee? You on the phone?
Oh my god!
You on the phone? What I tell him about the phone? No phone. Get over here. I gotta pee.
and then I can say this. I can say this. I'm married. I gotta do. I gotta take James's group. But my song is every time I close my eyes.
Oh, wake up, I don't give a damn about bro. Tim, I say this all the time. Jodeci is when you and your wife about to break something in your house. That's what Jodeci is for. Lamps gonna be shoved over, refrigerator door open when you done.
Jodeci make you feel weird though. You like, why 2 dudes get me horny? Yeah, 3 dudes. Yeah, 3 dudes.
Hey, why? Every time I listen to Jodeci, I want to go buy a leather vest.
Yeah.
Like a leather for no reason.
That cocaine,
Devontae sang.
It was real.
Hey, we gotta take a commercial break. Are you? I got about 30 seconds. Are y'all bringing it back? Are you doing it anytime soon?
Yes, we're in the works. We're trying to go on. We're working on going on tour. College tour.
Nice, man. So y'all check it out. R and Bingo, hosted by Tim Allen, man, coming to a city near you. But this Friday he will be at the Orlando Improv Sidebar, 7:30 p.m. complimentary show. Walk your ass in there. We got to take a commercial break. We'll be right back. Real Labs, we're Radio 104.1. We're back. Real Labs, we're Radio 104.1, your nightcap of comedy. My name is Ken Miller in the big chair tonight. Guys, like I said before, please go out there and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And go subscribe to our YouTube page so you can see these beautiful faces. You almost got a glimpse of James standing up because all he got on the shirt on, as Miguel says, he Winnie the Pooh in it right now.
Winnie the Pooh in it, man. T-shirt and no panties on.
Just how I like it. Hey, so if you listen to man, and also go out to iHeart, search Real Labs, so you can listen to us in podcast format. And we're looking for sponsors. If you want to be a sponsor for our show, please hit us up. We will appreciate that. Join the virtual studio, James Sean Miguel Colon Jr. and Tim Allen, who will be at the Orlando Improv Sidebar this Friday, 7:30, complimentary show. Walk your ass in, sit down, and have a good time. My man, you just got married. How long you been married now?
June was a year.
1 year, man.
Ooh, look at you.
Congratulations,
out here, boy.
man.
You don't even talk the same. Look at
Don't
you, boy.
even talk the same.
Wear the same, look the same. Talk the same.
Hey, teeth whiter than it was before. I ain't never seen the teeth that white. That's
Hey,
how you know
boy.
you married. That good toothpaste, bro.
Hey. Oh, that's funny because Ken, because I've been married for a minute. You know what I mean? So
James, you was married before you and Michelle were dating.
That's true.
Like, it was an
That's how it
arranged
works.
marriage. They're like, this is your wife now. Give her father the goats and diamonds.
Hey Tim, anything different that you didn't know was gonna happen when you got married?
I was gonna ask the same.
I wanted to know that, man. What's different, bro?
Look at him. Look around.
No, man. Listen, I don't have nothing. No, I think we got closer, like being married. Not to be cliche or clean, man. I think it's just a different energy to know that you're locked in.
And I look at you guys, and I think you guys are a lot like me and Ken when it comes to our women. We like to hang out with our significant other.
Yeah,
like we like to spend time with them. Yeah.
She'll turn up with me. Y'all know I try not. I know I get laughed at over mics, because most comics don't bring the lady with them.
We did.
Most comics ain't got a lady.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Okay,
and not a pretty lady.
Not a pretty lady. Yeah,
they ain't bringing that booger wolf around.
Yeah. Don't worry, man. Don't worry, man.
You be like, "Ooh, who is this? She is so handsome.
Yeah,
look at her jawbone."
Hey, your girl Adam's apple looking thick.
I didn't know you had a brother.
Yeah,
that's my girl, dog.
Oh.
Why was I in county lockup with your girl? Same self. Why you girl and my man's used to run together and not sexually? They had a crew together.
Man, your girl can shoot, bro.
Yeah, your girl's beard is weak. Your girl beard is thick.
Ophelia, grinder on your hand.
That's Oliver. You know,
hey man, has you feel like your comedy's changed? Like better, worse? You smoothed out, you calm with it. Like you feel like your comedy's changed?
I'm more sensitive. I'm more sensitive now. Like there's things now I'm writing on paper. Well, I do kind of double up. I'm like, let me say it the right way. You know, so I don't want to make it seem. Even my consistency. If I deliver it, I try to space it out enough where it doesn't make it seem like I'm picking on her.
Did she ever hit you up like, I want to write a joke with you or anything like that?
No.
When she does that,
let me just get it out of the way.
Table over. You flip the table over. You be like, I'm out here in these streets making money for us, and now you think you can write jokes?
Yeah, like she think I'm. Let me clean it up though. She thinks I'm funny, but she got to see the final product. She ain't one of them hitters. I can give it a rough draft.
Let me tell you something. I will tell a couple of weeks ago, I sent the fellas a joke. They loved it. Miguel gave me some tags to it. I told my wife, she was like, I wait till you do it on stage.
The toilet paper joke.
Oh, damn.
I was like, what? I wait till you do it on.
She's like,
hey, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth right now. My wife's way funnier than I am, bruh. I'll tell you, my wife Michelle's way funnier writing comedy, her mind, how it works than I am. So if she gives me any advice, I will actually listen because it turns out better.
Real quick, flare your nostrils twice if you need help.
Is she in the room right? Is she in the room right now?
She in the room right now.
Sure. James, if y'all listening, James got his nose on the camera.
Yeah. I'm on the way, James. I'm on the way.
But you know what? You know what's funny is the rebuttal to it is she'll give me an idea, and I was like, we don't say it.
Yeah.
So it's a perspective thing, but I'm telling you, man, when I get something down and she sees the final product, she supports and she comes to everybody know if you see me, you see my wife, man. I ain't gonna hold you.
As a young couple living together, married together, and everything now, and you've been together a year, and I may ask, how long were you guys like dating before you were married?
This is one of my new materials I'm working on. We was together touching 10 years before we got
good, man. So you guys were together, and then marriage was the step you took and stuff. So that I always liked that. But in that 10 years, since that's really the relationship, at what point were there any like concessions that you made? Because you were a young man, you were a free young man, you were dating a woman, but was there like by year 3 you realized, like I'm in love, I'm gonna marry her? Like, was there a point where you realized I'm gonna marry her, or was it something you always knew, or was it something that just hit you one day? You were like, damn, I'm putting up a lot of doilies, and I got a lot of weird soaps in my bathroom. I think she won. Like
no. So all right, so boom, man. Our story is unique. I'm sure people have experienced it. I've only done this joke twice so far about like our story. It was about year 6.
That's what's
when
up.
we hit the wall. Year 6 when we hit the wall. But my mental was I wanted to marry her. Like I wasn't confused.
Yeah.
So I knew she was the one. But we hit a wall in year 6. Just young, a lot of life just happened.
How old were you? How old were you in year 6?
Year 6, I was about 23.
Okay, so you were like beginning to be a real man. I know that I say that, but like it's about mid-20s when you've shaken away all the childhood,
I'm grown.
Life hit, man. She was wrapping up school. She moved down at UCF. I was starting to do the comedy stuff a little bit more, trying to reassess what I had going on. And we moved in together when we weren't together.
Yeah. Oh, so you weren't, you guys.
When we became roommates, we weren't together, but we were still rocking like we was friends. And that saved us, man. We still laugh, and that's stuff I encourage young couples. Like, you don't have all the answers. You gotta know everything now. It's a little unorthodox, especially from our upbringing.
Yeah,
everybody's so conservative and traditional. But man,
but I will tell you. I'm sorry, Ken. Go ahead, bro. I was gonna say,
how was that with your family?
Yeah,
my parents surprisingly it made sense
because they loved her already. Because you were with her long enough that they loved her already. That's it. Yeah,
she been here. I tried to do my thing. She was doing her thing. And man, we hit life without getting too deep into it. We hit life where it was like I needed her, and she needed me to survive. It was like y'all not in town. We need each other right now.
Yeah.
Season we need to work together to get this done. For her to get her goals done and get my goals, and in that season it just worked. We just clicked back together and just like reinstated it and just we got serious. Everything that we lacked in communication, we've grown in, and so it's a way better place now, man. But people don't think about it. You know what I'm saying? You think about relationships now, new culture, new society, bro. Like it's
everybody's
work,
in a rush now. Everybody's in a rush now.
Microwave environment, bro.
Yeah.
This was slow roast. This on the bone now.
Yeah.
But this was something that took time, bro.
It's slow roast.
Yeah.
It's so cool,
hey, man.
Hey,
We got
that brother got lemon pepper love. God damn.
Oh my God. Hey man.
Oxtail love.
It's the short back.
This dude said falling off the bone.
No.
Tim, what's the future of comedy for you, kid? You 6 years in. I love when you're my feature, man. You bring great energy, man. I've told you I think you need to start getting ready to move on up. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
You got that energy where you should be moving up and get that 45 to an hour. So what's the future for Tim Allen and for comedy?
Yeah, crossing over. I think I'm established now where I'm comfortable with stand-up. People can come back and find that about me. But now I want to make that jump now where I cross over to acting.
Okay.
To that, taking that a little more serious. So they can kind of find me in that space, and then I can surprise them with, he's funny in person.
Absolutely.
I think now the culture is a little backwards. They find them on the phones, but the people on the phones got to do what we did. They still got to go and, you might could touch an arena, but you might not be as funny. You got to go through that process till you can't see the process. So
talk to him, Loke.
Where I'm comfortable with stand up, where it's solid. Still respect the art. Still, gonna get better, continue to be better. But finding that medium where I can like cross over and bring a new audience over to stand up and resonate with them.
Man, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Well, man, it was a pleasure to have you, bro. It was a
that's
pleasure
fun,
you
man.
rock out with us, man. Fun times, man. Funny dude. This Friday, man, y'all make sure y'all check him out. Tim Allen will be at the Orlando Improv. The Sidebar, 7:30, complimentary tickets. It's gonna be complimentary. You can just walk your ass on up in there. Alina Siddiqui.
How you use a nice word than a bad word? Hey, it's complimentary. Walk your ass on in.
Complimentary. Yo, broke ass can just walk on in there.
I was on the Improv and it says tickets aren't for sale because they're not for sale. You just walk in. It's the side. That's why it's called the Sidebar. You just walk in the bar and sit down. And we've had some great weeks. First week we had 65 people. Last week Lisa had 30, 35 people. So they've been really good weeks, and I know Tim is gonna bring everybody up in there, and it's something we really want to do for Orlando. You know, right now we only have 7 shows booked, and I'm gonna talk to the GM next week, and I'm trying to go ahead and finish this year out. You know what I mean? And I mean, even with just like, hey James, you ain't got nothing going on Friday. You know, hey Miguel, you know, just finishing a year out with my friends and funny people, man. And just having fun with it. It's our bar, you know. That's our cheers.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like we go there to drink, we go there to eat up Chris the food, we go there to make a mess.
I tell Ken, our wives drop us off like we at daycare. Hey, they're your problem for the next 3 hours.
We'll come pick them up. We'll come pick them up. So I do appreciate the support, and you know, I did a little web thing where people can go and talk about the show and what they like. You know, hey, with drinks and this and food and what comedians they'll like. That's something we talk about off air. I was choked.
Lord, yeah, choke them up, Lord.
I was choked up, but it's been good. It's been getting good responses, bro. So I think you're gonna have a good time Friday, and I can't wait to see you, man. Me and my wife will be there front row, brother. Nice. Tim, go ahead and tell them where they can follow you at too, as well, bro.
Instagram, the Black Tim Allen. On Facebook, Tim J Allen. Letter J as in J. Follow me on those social outlets. TikTok as well. I guess I'm on there, the Black Tim Allen. Trying to market that too. But before I let y'all go too, man, thank y'all for having me, bro, because this is such a big just a cycle. I remember when I was auditioning for Improv in my season of upbringing, and Ken wanted me to audition. It was a show to feature or guest spot or whatever it was, I believe, hosting for Rozzy. It was a Rozzy show. And I hadn't met James yet. So James pulled up. And when I tell you I was nervous because these was like one of the 2 colossal guys.
That's how I felt with James and Ken too, man. It was nerve-wracking in the beginning. I didn't know Michelle was the boss now.
yeah. hey, we gotta wrap it up real quick. James, where you at this weekend?
I'm gonna be in Saturday Palm Bay. I'm gonna be performing for Shannon Hall. Y'all check me out. I'll be performing with Absar Siddiqui.
Miguel, where you at this weekend?
I'm chilling this weekend, man. Chilling.
All right, cool. I'm checking out Tim Allen show Friday, and then Sunday I will be in Daytona. Normally, we end this show with a take your ass to bed, but we're not gonna do that tonight, James.
Nah,
we're gonna let Tim shout out his city. Give him the call.
There it is.
Real last, man. Y'all have a good night and have a good rest of your weekend. God bless you. Be good.